Hello, this is Jacob from iReviews, and today I will be reviewing Monos Luggage. This video is the full review. If you would like to see the written review with my further thoughts and opinions, go ahead and check in the link in the description below. There is no unboxing video attached with this for the moment. Now, to begin with this review, I will say right off the bat that Monos Luggage is a luxury brand. It markets itself basically as an elite brand, something that aims for quality and status, all at the cost of, well, the price tag. It functions well, it does what it needs to do, like any other piece of luggage, but it is expensive. So really, the question to ask is, the extra expense worth it for whatever they offer? And what is it that they exactly offer that other luggage doesn't? To start off with, as a luxury brand, there are no gimmicks attached to this to try to inflate the price or anything. You're not going to get anything uniquely special in terms of flash or style. It's basic luggage just taken to its logical conclusion. There are aspects about Monos Luggage that is different from your everyday typical luggage, though. Most of it comes down to the way that it's built and how everything is structured. For example, the handles are made with different material than most of what you'll find out there, some of the high-grade material, and the release button for the handle is on the underside, which isn't wholly unique, but is a more uncommon design, I will say, and this is done intentionally so because it allows for more of a fluid motion with handling it. It does require some changing of the way the whole thing is built, but none of that is really going to matter for you when you're purchasing and handling it. Just know it generally feels better, at least most people will tell you that. As for the luggage itself, it is durable. That is quite possibly the main selling point of Monos Luggage. It is a durable brand that will be able to survive for a while, to the point where some people are of the mind that this is the only luggage that they will ever need to buy in their life. Now, what is the cost really going to be? It depends on the size and the model that you're getting. If you manage to find one of the smaller ones on sale, you're probably looking at a upper $200, and that can go much, much higher, all the way to $500 and so on. It really depends on the size. That is probably going to be the main factor, and as I said, they do have sales on their website, which I would recommend checking out and trying to grab one of those if you ever possibly can. The bigger luggage obviously costs more and comes with a bit of a caveat where it gets to a big enough size that some airports are not going to have carry-on that fits it. That's going to be an airport-to-airport thing, and you're really just going to need to basically cross-reference the sizes that an airport's carry-on will allow compared to the size that you are getting. But the smaller sizes will generally fit anywhere, but again, you'll have less space to work with. As for the durability itself, it's probably going to be the case where if you put anything in this luggage and it gets damaged, it was going to be damaged by any other kind of luggage. Simple fact is, on transit through planes especially, there is a small chance all the time that anything that is sensitive or fragile will just be hurt a bit in transit. It's kind of impossible to get around that. The best you can do is just minimize that, and Monos Luggage does minimize that to as much of an extent as I feel is almost possible. Now, how much is that really going to add to its value compared to another piece of luggage where around the same size you can get for $100 and still get something of decent quality? It, again, really comes down to your opinion and your budget. If money is no option and you travel a lot, then this will be a no-brainer for you. But even if you do have the money to spare, if you do not travel a lot, then it might be something you want to reconsider, because you do want to make sure that you get your money's worth, in my opinion. And, of course, if you're not traveling a lot, you're not going to be using this luggage a lot, and at that point, if you're not going to be traveling with anything fragile or anything of that sort, what are you really gaining from this? You could get a cheaper luggage for a couple trips, and just about anything will last you through that. But if you plan on moving a lot, going around a lot, traveling for any reason more than, say, once a year, then this is a good investment to make. Generally speaking, it's just a good idea to go for the higher end stuff when you're traveling a lot, and Monos Luggage is probably on the better end of that. And it does come with a few little moral caveats as well, where This is one of the few basically environmentally friendly brands. They're generally they're the most carbon neutral one out there, and even with all their options, there are no cruelty enabled ones. They have, for example, vegan leather, so if that's something you care about a lot, then it's there. If you don't care about that at all, well, it doesn't get in the way of the quality of the brand. Overall, it's just still good. It's still better than a lot of the competition. It's just more expensive. And that expensive nature is obvious. It's right there on the tin, and you're going to know right away if this is something that you want or not. With that said, if you want any further thoughts, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. Go ahead and let us know what your opinions on a luxury luggage brand are. Is luxury luggage even something that should exist? Or should it all just basically just be considered luggage? And this has been Jacob from iReviews. I hope you have a good day.